Yo, what is up there? So, Data Live Season 4's PV, the second trailer has been revealed, announced, and it's live, and you can go watch it now. It's absolutely amazing. Definitely go watch it. It's so good. I've just watched it, and I wanted to do, instead of more like a reaction, because there is a reaction somewhere on the internet, if you can find it, awesome, well done you. But I wanted to kind of like look at it in a bit more detail and maybe break it down a little bit more and talk about what I liked about it. Some little interesting information about it, and the word information, more information that we've been given. So yeah, really psyched, really excited for this one. I think it's amazing. And of course, we also got the news, the main news, God, I'm so freaking excited. The main news is that it is coming in the spring season of this year. Yes, so April of 2022, Data Live Season 4 will be out, which is also super hyped because it is going to be the same time as freaking Shield Hero Season 2, man. So yeah, that's amazing. Trying to work out what kind of content I want to do around that time. I'm trying to experiment with different stuff, you know, so hence my face here. I was originally scripting this, but yeah, I was recording another video that is coming later this week, which is a Data Live one that has something to do with this. So yes, going back to the old roots a little bit, you know, figure unboxings. Yes, keep an eye out for that later on in the week. Guys, so without further ado, let's swap screens and we'll look at the trailer first, and then we'll look at some additional information straight after that. Fantastic, here we are. Hey. So here is the trailer we have on the screen here, and straight away we were obviously introduced to the beautiful Data Live 10th anniversary logo, which will now be going on to its 11th year anniversary. As we skip through the trailer, obviously gotta say, the freaking sound, the soundtrack and the music behind this was amazing. So we're introduced to this massive blast of light right here. So obviously, without giving spoilers to the people that just want to watch it as it's going, this is like a space battle kind of thing, all right? But I'm not going to go into as and why, but we get our first glimpse of the animation of that for people that do know, and a lot of the trailer is kind of revolved around that, which is really super hype. Animation, by the way, Geek Toys, who the guys who did Days of Bullet, are in control of this one. They're the guys animating this, and it, like, from the first like trailer as well, we got our first glimpse of what they're doing, what they're bringing to the table. This second PV here, sticking with it, the visuals are absolutely gorgeous, and you'll see as we go through the trailer just how beautiful they've done our girls, man. I've missed our girls so much. I really have. I can't wait to see them again. And our boy Shido, obviously. So as we continue to skip forward, let's have a look. So this little scene here, we have Shido with one of the new spirits of Data Live Season 4, being Mukuro. And I gotta say, you guys are gonna absolutely love Mukuro if you haven't seen her already. Her design as well, by the way, is one of my most favorite designs of all the spirits. Not Kirby though. Kirby's number one. You guys know this. So that's really exciting. So he's obviously like saving her at this point, I imagine. Skipping forward a bit more, we do get some more visuals of Mukuro. We've got these little close-up shots here. There's a very close, tight embrace with Shido and Mukuro here, which is, you love to see it. Our boy knows, you know? So if we keep skipping through, so her eyes open, right? And like, obviously there's a lot of this like coming into the Earth's atmosphere and whatnot, but like straight away you can see just how beautiful these eyes are, man. Like, I've said it in like previous videos and whatnot before, but like I tend to like, one of the key features I look for in an anime is how well are the eyes designed, because obviously anime eyes are freaking gorgeous, and they've nailed it here. We'll get a bit more of that as we skip through. So we do get a bit more of them falling into the Earth's atmosphere. Obviously, the reveal of the Data Live Season 4 logo, basically just the Data Live logo, but with a freaking Roman numerals stuck on the end. Hype. I'm all for that. 100%. The guy's still falling through the atmosphere. Skipping through. This is where we start to get a bit more of a look at some of our other characters. We also get an insight into the the openings and endings for Date A Live season 4, but we'll talk about that a little bit more towards the end. Obviously, we've got our boy Shido here, we've got Kotari, and we've got the girl Toka. Again, like a really hazy kind of background and stuff going on here. Obviously, it doesn't really highlight, it's not probably the best visual example of how well they've done in terms of the animation, but straight away you can see the style here. You can definitely see that Data Bullet animation style, and it just looks very, very beautiful. Also, Westcott, man. Westcott, expect to see some of him in season 4. Man, I can't wait. I've like, he's a character that I've wanted to kind of go into detail a bit about, but like, I'm like, oh, I really should hold off until season 4, you know. Obviously, so like anime onlys get a bit more of an idea about him, but second of all, like imagery, man. Like imagery's hard. Like when you're just doing like voiceover work, you need like imagery. When that character's only been in like a couple of episodes for like a little bit, it's hard, man. It's hard. Obviously, like Date A Live doesn't have a manga as well. Well, it did, but that's another thing. So we've only really got like light novel illustrations to go off here that are gorgeous as well, but I digress. But yeah, we've got Westcott here as well, and he's significant to one, like to the story as a whole, I guess. But obviously we've got 2 spirits being introduced. We've seen Mukuro already, and we will see the other spirit later on in this trailer, which is Nia Honjo, and yeah, he's got some part to play in that. So super excited, man. Then of course we get Kirby, yay! Like Kirby in both of these PVs, obviously, we've got like the beautiful side to Kirby, and we've got the very creepy side to Kirby as well. She still looks like beautiful nonetheless. Like, you know, I love all sides of this woman. Does that make sense? Is that what she said? But yeah, so we get a bit of Kurumi here, and yeah, she's being Kurumi, I guess. But yeah, she looks absolutely wonderful here. I like love this. We get another shot of her a bit later on. But before that, this shot here is very interesting, and one of the things I'm really looking forward to about Date A Live season 4 is the story gets nitty gritty. It's a little bit dark, off memory anyway. And yeah, this poor young woman here is the other spirit that we will have in Date A Live season 4, which is Nia Honjo. And this scene they're depicting here is very, very interesting. For those of you that know, the big thing to take away from this is these shadows are just over here. As you can tell, they are Kirby and her clones. This scene here is probably awesome for like Kirby fans. It's something that I really enjoyed like reading up on when I found out about it, you know. So yeah, this scene here should be quite the interesting one. I'm interested to see how they're going to adapt it for sure. Here we go. So we've already had this shot of our Kirby here, but like this is what I was saying, how the PV kind of like you get the creepy side of Kirby, but we've also got the beautiful and bloody gorgeous side of Kirby as well. But just look at her, man. Look at the eyes, man. Obviously Kirby is all about her eyes. I mean, like Kirby is all about her overall theme, obviously, but like one of the most standout points, especially for people that don't know who she is her eyes, obviously, because that clock eye. But like, look how gorgeous that is. I love the freaking like lighting on this as well. That like bit of light there, and then the shadow cast over her face. A typical kind of scene that you would see our Kirby in. So absolutely fantastic. You love to see it. Here is Nia Honjo. So this is one of the spirits we're getting here, and yeah, she's got a very, very interesting personality to her, and I think she's gonna be a great addition to the girls of Date A Live. She almost, like, visually when I first saw her, she kind of reminded me of Sinone from Sword Art, but yeah, she's very much her own person. Very much her own person, he says, as he's like dying inside. But yeah, like I'm super excited to see her scenes for sure, man. Like I said, like she's gonna be a great addition to the girls, and a great addition to the overall story, 100%. And yeah, her spirit in terms of its powers and stuff are very unique to the series. From what we've seen so far, her spirit is awesome, man. I'm looking forward to seeing how that is translated in the anime. moving forward, there we go. That's probably a better shot of Nia, actually. You get to see a bit more of her face there, but like she's just so I don't know what the word for Nia is, but I've got a lot of time for her for sure. This shot, however, is Nia in her astral dress, and I really like Nia's astral dress. It's very much like reminiscent of like a nun or a sister, so like Sister Lily from like Black Clover or something like that. But this is definitely a different side to our girl when she's like this, and as you can see from this here, a very familiar scene for us that enjoy the Date A Live series of Shido being put in a situation where he feels maybe a little bit awkward, you know, be it for you know, story reasons, you know, the character's like a bit evil, so he's a bit, you know, I don't know what the word for it is, on edge, I guess you can say, or for the naughty reasons. These girls do all seem to have a bit of a love for Shido, so he's also got the awkward, shy approach there as well. But this scene here definitely summarizes that up perfectly. I absolutely love that. It's just gorgeous. Right, skipping on then. Here we go. This shot, like this image, I guess, is one that you'll see or have seen a lot. This is obviously Mukuro, and Mukuro is a spirit that I am very excited to see. In terms of power, she is one of the most strongest spirits out there, and her powers are just... oh man, I'm super looking forward to it, and I can't wait to see how our characters like all portrayed as well in the anime. But yeah, I'm expecting some big things. Like obviously I've got a lot of time for Nia, and I like her character a lot, but I'm very excited to see how they're going to do Mukuro here, and she is definitely all of the noise. All of the noise, you know, I had to get that out there. That wasn't a good one. Let's do that again. 3, 2, 1, noise. There we go. That was all right. It was all right. Right then. Skipping along here, more Mukuro here, and I like this shot here. It's very different. Obviously, it's still got that spacey background, which will be revealed in due course. But yeah, you get to see a bit more of her like astral dress and stuff here, and I love these like thing. I don't know what you call them. They kind of like hang off here, fabric-y like things, but they've got like star, like what do you call them? Star alignments, that's the word, hanging off them. So I like that in the design. I think that's really cool. She's just a really well designed character, man. She really is. Another shot we get here is obviously Ratatiska, which I get bullied for saying it very Britishly, so I do apologize. But yep, a very familiar format here, and as you can see, they're all keeping tabs on her, so exciting times to come, my friends. Exciting times. Of course, everybody loves Raider, man, so we've got to have a good look at her hair. Again, like, she's animated beautifully and looks gorgeous as ever. The dark, like, one thing I did notice about her in terms, when I did watch this, is the dark bags under her eyes aren't as prominent as they are in other animations. You can still see that she has somewhat tired eyes, but I think that's one of the cool features about her, is that she has these really like dark, gloomy, I haven't slept in like 300 days kind of eyes, so to speak. He says as he's freaking messing with his own eye. But yeah, like, she looks gorgeous, man. She looks gorgeous. Talking of gorgeous, we've got our girls. So yes, here we go. Look at that. Again, animation's just absolutely on point, man. Absolutely on point. It's really good. Super excited to see the return of our girls. Just look at it. Yes, that's a better shot there in terms of like the eyes. Look at that. They're just really simply like done, but sometimes simple is better in my eyes. No pun intended. Skipping forward then, let's have a look. We did get our girl Natsumi in battle here as well. So really good to see that we're getting you know, all the girls in action and whatnot. You love to see that, you really do. Okay, as well as that, we do get some more shots of the other girls, Kotori as well. But then Mate, space freaking origami, man. Space origami. From what I remember from this, I really need to reread like where like these light novels before this comes out. But if I remember rightly, origami is quite the player in this arc, especially Mukuro's arc. Well, in Mukuro's arc. What am I saying? So yeah, like for those origami fans out there, expect to see some things from your girl. God, where is my voice gone today? I'm just so excited, man. I'm just so excited. So yeah, expect to see some things from your girl origami. She's yeah, she's awesome in this one. Of course, here, this is going back to that kind of space battle thing. Obviously, like, as I've been skipping through this, it seems like it's been an eternity. However, in the short PV of, like, the 1 minute of kind of, like, what we get, there is a lot of emphasis on the big space battle, which does happen in Mukuro's arc. So, it was really interesting to see how it's going to go, because they did focus on that a lot more than they did on Nia. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this is going. One of the cool things as well was these like cyborgy like things here. I really like the design of them, and like I don't know if they're just gonna be like fodder or if they are gonna put up quite a challenge, but when I saw them, they definitely stood out to me, and just really cool design overall. I like the blue, you know, that teal, that really teal color in like the eye and like the jetpack fumes, I guess you can say, that roll off there. I think it just looks really good, and I'm excited for it, man. And of course, like I already mentioned, origami is going to play quite the part in that arc there. And as you can see just here, you guys know I love to have a little joke about origami because of past reasons, but like here she looks really good here, man. Like I'm excited like to see origami, which is weird for me. Usually origami, I'm like, I don't really think about her all that much, apart from like the last season, obviously, because she had origami's arc. But with this one, like, just look how it, like, the only word I can think of when I see this shot, and I want to compare it in terms of like the animation of the rest of like what we've got so far from what we've seen of season 4 is in terms of its animation, I should say, it's just how clean does this look, man. It's just like, yes please, yes please. Again, you can see a bit more clearer here how I said like the eyes are just really like they're just basically simply done here, but the color tone and everything they've got is just spot on. So yeah, I'm hear me now, I'm even excited to see origami. Yes. We do get to see some more of our girls here, so yeah, we can't miss them out. Obviously, we've got Yoshino, the Yamai sisters. We've got Miku over here. Miku looking very clean again. Like, but yeah, like excited for this, man. I just miss these girls so much. I've been doing videos on them, obviously, like for the past, like, since 2019 was season 3, wasn't it? But I'm just, wow, there's nothing like new seasons, right? This image here, this image right freaking here was one of the most key images for me, not in terms of story, but it really sums up just how well, like, I keep badgering on about it, but the animation of this season. Toka here in like a freaking battle pose with that, the colors, the vibrancy, it's just absolutely amazing. Her face is just shaped so well. The eyes, again, just the way everything is flowing. I am just so excited. This funny enough was one of the main shots that got me like the hype, you know, was just seeing this, and man, just look how gorgeous she looks. It's just that is an image that I would happily, you know, canvas and put somewhere, you know. Obviously sharpen it up a bit because I've stilled it in like mid-action, but like how good does that look, man? Ooh, I'm super excited. I am super excited, man. How many times have I said excited? Let me know in the comments. I had to zoom in on that as well. There's obviously she comes closer, but like, oh mate, look at that. I don't know how, like, for any Data Life fan, I don't know how they could not be hyped after just seeing this little bit of Toka here. Like, oh man, it's just so good. It really is. Of course, our boy Shido, he's looking good as well. Like, I think I want to describe like the animation maybe in season 4 from season 3. Like, obviously season 3's animation got a lot of kind of backlash to it and whatnot. I didn't really mind it, to be honest. Like, I definitely preferred the first and second season's animation to the third. But I guess you can say that the animation in season 4 is a glow up. is what I would describe it as. And yeah, man, just look, just even that, like like I mentioned with like the Kurumi shot earlier on, it's just like they've got lighting key, and lighting is always like, if you get the lighting right, then it's always gonna, like, you're in for a winner. Photography tips there for you. But yeah, Bushido looking awesome. And yeah, the trailer finishes up on our girl Koshiri. The only thing that I did find was when watching this trailer, I did try and find one with like subtitles, obviously, so we could kind of get more of a reference as to exactly what parts they are like picking out. So she's saying something here, and this is the very end of the PV in terms of like showcasing the anime. She's saying something here, which, you know, they always end on some incredibly hype line or something like that. So that's my only like gripe. I will continue to look for more, just if I could find a subbed one. But yeah, man, like, man, ooh, tasty. Of course, if it wasn't Toka that, like, you know, like I was saying, that got you the hype, it would have been this final part here where it gives us some more information on what's going on, where it says 2022 April. That's when, then that is when this is coming out. And when you think about it, it's not really that far away. I mean, obviously it's a couple of months, but I'm sure it'll come around pretty quick. And I'm really excited for it, man. Like, as soon as I saw 4, I was like, oh yeah, buddy, like, man, like, yes, like that soon, because I thought it would probably be later in the year, but to get it in spring, I think my boy Espiritu had said that he thought it would be he thought it would be spring. What did I say? I thought it would be later in the year, like summer onwards. But no, he thought it would be like springish kind of time, so he was right. So yeah, absolutely love to see that. Right then, so that summarizes up like the anime portion of it in however long this video is. Next up, we've got like information, so to speak. Well, I said I was gonna kind of, you know, crack down on that. So obviously we knew from the previous PV that the cast were all the original members, which is good, which is amazing. Glad that they've stuck on, because they all voiced their individual characters so well. What they also did was they also gave us the VAs for both Nia and Mukuro, the new spirit. So if we come out of here, I've got old Crunchyroll up here that kind of broke down the information a bit more for us. So the VA doing Nia Honjo is Akiri Kageyama. So this is her over here, and we'll just look at, she's done 13 roles and see if anything sticks out. She's done some Azalane. So this is going to be like a big role for her. Oh, she's been in the Himoto thing. So that's awesome. But I can't really say I'm absolutely familiar with her voice, but I'm excited to see what she's going to do with Nia. Okay, so the woman who will be voicing Mukuro is Miyu Tomita. Let's have a look. Who else she has voiced? Okay, yeah, I recognize her from Combatants. That will be interesting. Some of her other roles, I'm not too familiar with her. Oh, she was Miko in Kaguya-sama. Right. Yeah, I can see that. I can see how that's going to work. That's pretty good, man. I'm quite hyped about that. Oh, and she was Gabriel. She was Gabriel in Gabriel Dropout. Yeah, I definitely know her voice. Yes, that's good. That's gonna be good. I think they've cast well for Mukuro, but obviously we'll see in April. As for Nia's voice actress, not really all that familiar with her work. So again, I'm looking forward to seeing what she's going to bring to the table in terms of that character. The other information we got, obviously we know it's Geek Toys that are doing this. Let's full screen that again, and we obviously know it's from Kadokawa. Let's hope they stay off my case when I start covering this, because that was not fun last year. Right, they also highlighted, I guess, some really awesome illustrations. If you follow me on Twitter, I did retweet these the other day. So we've got, this is like I can't remember, what was the word for it? So I think it's called alternate route. Oh, it's right there. Data Live, another route. I had to like proper look in there. So this is, I think it's like a spin-off, loads of little spin-off stories, if I've read upon it correctly. But I absolutely adore the cover for that as well. I love like how it's got all the spirits like individual like little bits, so you can kind of determine, you know, what item belongs to whom. And obviously, I love that they've just highlighted the origami dog uniform. And then over here we've got Data Bullet's 8th volume cover. Karrarin in a wedding dress, my gold. Looks absolutely stunning. I would very much like that as some sort of wall art. I think it'd be amazing. But anyway, I digress. We're not talking about that. Just had to mention that there. Talking of freaking amazing, obviously just skipping forward to like the information I wanted to cover. The freaking material book, the second one, this illustration of Karrarin here kills it, man. Absolutely kills it. Right, final bit of information that we were given I want to touch on. Obviously throughout the PV we did get little snippets of the OP and the ending themes for Data Live Season 4. The opening is going to be done by Over, this artist at the top over here. From what I heard of both tracks, yeah, I really liked what I heard. Very, very reminiscent of Data Live, and it didn't seem out of the ordinary for that series, so good job. One of the reasons for that is that the ED is coming from Sweet Arms, who have done music for Data Live before. If I remember rightly, I think, was it either the 3rd season or 2nd season OP? I think, off the top of my head, I can't quite remember. But they've definitely done music for Data Live before, and it's been very, very good. So, yeah, I'm super excited for that. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Right then, there we go. So that was basically my like in-depth, I guess you can say, look at the Data Live second PV that was released today. Very, very, very excited for it. I absolutely love what I've seen there, and I think it's going to be an amazing season. I am just so psyched for it. Obviously, I was like completely, I'm sure like you guys were as well, but I absolutely bummed out about it when we found out that it was going to be delayed from October. We're getting it, but we are getting it, sorry, in April, which is a lot sooner than I thought we'd get it. And you know, I'm happy to wait if they wanted to touch up and like make sure it was the best that it can be, because I know a lot of people were kind of a bit like underwhelmed with season 3 in terms of its aspects. So I'm happy for them to do that. And like I said at the start of the video, it's coming out at the same time as Shield Hero as well, which is going to be absolutely amazing. So again, thinking of what content to do around that time. I don't know if I should do more stuff like this. I enjoyed just turning the camera on and just rambling about this PV and whatnot. Like I said, there is another video coming later this week to do with this wonderful being over here. So yes, how long has it been since I've done a figure unboxing on the channel? I know. So guys, that was it. That was Data Live's PV, second PV for season 4. What did you guys think of it? Let me know in the comment section below. What are you most hyped for? And was there anything that I'd missed out in here? Obviously not spoilers. If you do want to talk about spoilers, just make sure you put spoiler alert so everyone doesn't get like hit with them when they're reading the comments. So yeah, is there anything I missed out that wasn't spoilerish? Let me know in the comment section below, and just let me know what you're hyped for. I'm super excited for this, and I can't wait to see what's going down. Let me know what kind of content you'd like me to do around Data Live as well. Would you like more of what I was doing, or would you like some more stuff where I basically turn a camera on like this and ramble about like Data Live? You know, I don't know. I just want to try some different things. You know, it's new year, new me. You know. But guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it as much as I did rambling on about it. So don't forget to smash the like button, as it really helps me out, and hit the subscribe button and notification bell as well, so you'll be notified when future Data Live videos come to the channel. So guys, without further ado, that is it for me. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Peace.